We have no buffet here. Trigger warnings. Exclamation mark harassment. Racism exclamation mark less than. My guy and I have a favorite Asian restaurant around the corner from us. We drop by a few times a month because the food is great. The servers are so kind, and the owner always stops by the table to sit with us and talk. It's like going to a friend's house. We stopped by last Thursday for dinner and saw a "We have no buffet" laminated sign on the door. When the owner came over to chat and we asked her about it, she took a deep sigh, rolled her eyes, and pulled up a chair. Apparently since she opened the place 25 years ago, people have come in expecting an Asian buffet. She's never had one. People looked around, saw that it's a small place and no buffet. They'd leave. She said that's changed, however. She said she's been getting a continual stream of those old people who check in with the hostess, are shown to a table, and given menus. The server comes over with flatware, water, and tea. She gives them a minute and comes back. We'll have the buffet, they say. Nowhere on the menu is a buffet listed. Look around at the 8 other tables and 6 booths. No buffet. The owner says that these folks always come back with, "What do you mean you got no buffet?" All Chinese places have a buffet. They have a tantrum, get mouthy with the server, occasionally getting racist while they're at it, and storm out. But it doesn't end there. Even with the sign, the owner says she still has boomers read the sign, approach the hostess and ask, "Why don't you have a buffet?" The sign says you don't have a buffet. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. But Asian restaurants since buffets are the best. Oop, this one really is. There's not much to look at decor-wise, but she's had the same 3 servers for years. The food is pretty basic but wholesome and fresh, and it's on the table in no time. It's one of those places that's made with love, seriously. She works almost every day she's open because she really likes working there. She says if she had to be home, her teenagers would just make her crazy. She has a sister who runs her own place across town. It's been a family thing. She gives us free crab cheese. Commenter 2. No, we don't offer a buffet, as the sign out front clearly states. The sign isn't written in Chinese. Can't you read English, sir/ma'am? Oop, yeah, I can read. I just don't know why you won't just tell me why you don't have a buffet. I like buffets and you say you don't have one, so why is that? Do I need to ask your manager? You might recall I posted here a while back about me and my guy's favorite Chinese place. We eat there frequently, like 3 or 4 times a month. The owner is Asian, second-generation Asian American, and it's a place she's run for 25 years with her family. It's her life and she loves what she does. What I posted was about the irate boomers who've demanded a Chinese buffet meal at her restaurant. They don't believe her when she's never offered a buffet, and get mad at her for their own inability to read the damn menu. So she put up a sign that says in big letters, "No buffet here." Here's the update. Last Friday we stopped in, we're greeted by her daughter, and she waved from the kitchen door. A few minutes later, after we ordered, she came to our booth and asked if she could sit with us for a bit. What's been happening is that she's noticed an increase in hostility by customers, boomers, mostly, towards her servers and herself. Her serving staff are all family and most are ESL and don't speak perfect English. Customers have been poking fun and disrespectful. Yes, even with the big 11x14 laminated sign at eye level on the front door, boomers still get crafty when they're told there is no buffet served here. One of the most recent comments was, "All you Chinese people have buffets, so why not here?" The worst part is that recently someone, or more than one person, has been calling the county health department to complain about her restaurant. Her scores are on the county's compliance section of their website, and she's always had perfect scores. Yet someone has called 3 times to complain about live animals being kept in the kitchen and butchered for food. Rabbits mostly, but someone claimed she had cats, too. The health department is obligated to check out the complaints, but they know her. They know the complaints are harassment, and they close them out each time. Guys, she's actually becoming afraid for her business. Her staff is experiencing uncivilized behavior that they didn't have before. She's afraid tariffs will hurt her budgets. She says she's going to stay put and stay strong. Oop clarifies on if the discrimination against Chinese was due to COVID or a different situation. Oop, we're in Michigan, in a blue county surrounded by red. The reason we're blue here is because there's been a lot of people coming here for WFH jobs from outside the area, and the call is still not that bad. But like everywhere else, boomers are boomers. Commenter 2. I feel for the lady for sure. But by the same token, If you've got people coming to your business asking for something that you don't sell to the point that you need to put up signs to preempt the question, you should sell the thing. Oop, that's not how restaurants work. Buffets need constant attention, ordering large quantities of usually second-quality ingredients, and they take up a lot of space. If the food isn't kept properly temped at all times, food poisoning is a possibility. And you have the general public putting their hands all over the serving utensils if they use them and not their hands instead. Boomers love buffets because they get a lot of something for less money. The quality may be okay-ish, but in their heads, they think it's a bargain. It's quantity over quality. Many restaurants put their buffet tables away during COVID and never brought them back out. There are hardly any Asian buffets anymore, and around here, there are zero. Has Oop know anything further on the complaints against the restaurant? Oop, thing is, the complaints are filed anonymously. Even the health department doesn't know who sent them in. The last one was 2 weeks ago. Nothing since then. Hopefully, they're done. Has the owner been able to ban customers from the restaurant if any issues arise? Oop, she has banned one customer so far.